Hi everybody, some of you are wondering what this video is. Well, I got finished with the main first draft and got it out to Hitomi, and now I'm going to, now that there's some content here for you guys to actually look at, not a lot of content, but some, I'm going to reveal it to you. So, over here on fanfiction, oh god, why is that still there? This is totally professional! It's my story and I'm sticking to it. Anyway, over here on fanfiction, I have been writing. Those of you who've been attending the midnight streams midweek and the Saturday night drunk stream know that I've been writing. As you can see from down here, I've been writing a lot. This month alone, I've put out 22,000 words that are already published. And Hitomi is currently editing, I don't know, another 15,000. So 37,000 words this month output during live streams. That doesn't, and if I'd had, all 4 weekends at home, it'd probably be closer to 50 or 60,000. Point here being, on Wednesday night, this one here, Fallout Equestria Dead Tree. So on Wednesday night, we're actually running the RPG for Fallout Equestria by these Dead Tree guys. Here's their website. This is purely fan-funded, and they actually have their pre-order store up. I've already ordered the bundle set I want, but I really would like hard copies of the books if that ever becomes a possibility. But hard copies of the books are like $210 for all 6 of the books that are coming out. Kind of expensive. But I kind of want it. But anyway, we're running this on Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know that's really early in the morning for you European guys, but it actually spills all the way over into the early a.m. Almost 2 a.m. my time, or about 7 a.m. your time, so maybe. But for you California guys, that's 6 o'clock. Hope to see a lot of you there. Let's have some fun. Sit down on Wednesday night, middle of the week, hump day, and you get to watch other 2 people be tortured in the grim darkness that is Fallout Equestria. What's not to like? It's ponies and Fallout and death. But then again, on Saturday night, for you Warhammer 40k fans who hate me for doing this, I'm getting drunk and I'm riding Ponyhammer. 41k. Shoot me now. The amount of insanity in my head is driving me up the wall. These are much shorter writings, as you can see, because it's much more a hangout type of stream. I'm not trying just to punch through it and get it knocked out. But this over here, this actual written version, is being written out on Thursday night at about 11 p.m. Eastern time. I start. I end about 3 or 4 in the morning, and make sure I've got everything written out into turning. It's really hard, by the way, to do this because it's really hard and clunky in some places, and I'm so glad I have Hitomi as an editor. But turning the RPG we've played through into an actual story for you guys to read. I know, reading, it's out of date, right? But I want to offer something special. Since it's Christmas. I've already offered this to my RPG group, and that's the people in the RPG group. You get extra XP every time you leave a comment on one of the chapters from Fallout Equestria, because it's one of the RPGs we're running. And I'm trying to turn... I'm getting back to doing creative writing, something I haven't done since I was like 21. I miss this a lot. I've been to every Young Authors Conference in Birmingham, Alabama since I was 7 until I was 19. I wrote... There's like 2 full handwritten novels over there on the shelf that I put together that I just haven't had the time to actually type up. So instead we're typing this up because it's something new, it's inventive, it's creative. It's something I can drive my creative energy into when I'm not doing science stuff. For you guys, the special thing is this. Christmas is a time where I want to give something to someone, because you guys have given me so much. Well, every person who goes on the website, it's linked in the description below directly to the story. Yeah, you have to sign up for an account. I'm sorry. But every person who goes on there and leaves a comment, every time your account leaves a comment on one of the Fallout Equestria chapters that isn't just something like "I like kittens," but actually pertains to the story itself, I am going to give you an entry. And that entry is for a present this year. Miss Priss's lab coat's actually being made right now. But for you guys, I have a couple prints over there. I could get some more different prints too. If you want anime or ponies or 40K or whatever, I'll get you a print. I'm going to have one of my artists that I have. I have artists now. What the hell happened? One of my artists that I have will draw you a custom print. And I will have it printed out and mailed to you for Christmas. Whatever you want on it. And it's not going to be this little 8x10. No, it's going to be something like this standard size half poster print. Or even, I might do a couple half posters. Like 2, and then for a big grand prize, I'll do a full-size poster print of whatever you want on it. So long as it's something that you can put in your living room. Let's rephrase that. So long as it's something you can put in your living room, I will get it done for you. And I'll get it printed out, mailed to you, everything, completely free of charge. But you have to go on here and you have to leave comments, and you have to actually read the story and give me some feedback and let me know some things I might want to change or I might want to address. Have some fun with it. Just like you would a video. And I figure for everyone here, you're either from 40K or anime, for the most part. You've done a lot of reading. You can't tell me you haven't read book after book after book after book of source material. You can't tell me that if you play Fallout, you don't run up and read stuff. And the same thing goes for the Pony Hammer stuff. If you leave a comment, that gives your account an entry. That I will calculate up how many entries you have and then let you know before I do the drawing, hey, you've got this much of a chance of winning. So for my RPG guys, you guys are already in on the contest because you've already been here leaving stuff for extra XP. In the meantime, that's everything for right now, guys. I wanted to get enough material up there to announce this to you guys, let you know what was going on. There'll be another announcement video next week concerning Christmas. There's only a couple things I want for Christmas, and I want to make it explicitly clear what they are, because I don't want you sending me a bunch of stuff. I want you to send stuff for my family. Help my family out. Help the people who took me in when I had no one. Let's get Mary the Tank Mom and Winston the Tank Dad and all my little brothers and sisters. Let's make them have a magical Christmas. Even if I can't be there, I would still like to try to make them have a magical Christmas, and if you guys want to contribute to that, that would be amazing. As far as myself, well, we'll go over what I want, and I'll have the list up hopefully sometime next week. In the meantime, good night, everybody, and I will see you guys later today for a live stream where we can talk and discuss this. Love you all. Thank you all so much for supporting me. Speaking of support, I have some sponsors here that I have to read off. Assignment Spaghetti, Yin Yang Lord, Michael Bones, James Buckner, Rich Robowski, Song of the Void, Hetty, Durgis, Miss Priss, Skullman, Heroin Bob, and Thomas Curry. Thank you guys so much for being sponsors on YouTube. That means a lot. Basically, you go to YouTube and you say, yes, I want to sponsor this channel while I'm doing a live stream, and you will get added to the sponsor list. It's $5 a month. I get 4 of it. Google gets 1. And then on top of that, it's just like the Twitch subscription button. More sponsors equals you guys get more custom emojis to use in chat. On top of the fact I'm going to read your names off. Lastly, I would like to thank my 3 top tier patrons, Michael Bones, Flopadoodle, and our anonymous patron who wishes to remain that way. That's all my thank yous. Go check out Kitsuga.com, our official sponsor who doesn't actually pay me any money but gives me plenty of advertising. In the meantime, that's all of the channel announcement and all of the contest drawing announcement for you guys. Good night, everybody.